we had a lot of different ideas of stuff that we could shoot for those 3 days, and we kept kind of going back and forth. But there's a lot that goes into pre-production that students usually don't get very much experience in, just because there's not time generally, like in a school type setting.
The SLR camera that we're shooting on, and that a lot of people are now shooting on, is called the 5D Mark II. And it's a full frame still camera, but it also shoots high definition video. This project we're shooting with this 360 degree adapter you put on the top of the lens, and it's got like a little pole and it's got a cone that sees everything around it in 360 degrees. It has leveled kind of the playing field that everybody gets to operate on now, because 2 years ago you had to spend $10,000, $12,000 plus. Now you can get it all for about $3,000, and you can have an image that looks as professional. So really you're working on a level where you're looking at the talent now, and not with any piece of equipment that you get, you always want to test it, because you never know what's going to happen when you get into on set or wherever you're going. You could wind up wasting a lot of time while you're on set trying to figure something out, whereas if you test it, you know kind of the boundaries and the limits and what you need to do in order to get it to work and work properly.
It's a very creative process, and it's a very collaborative process, because anybody can kind of throw out ideas. Or
everybody who is there on set has some sort of filmmaking background, because they all are in digital filmmaking, so they have some sort of love or passion for it. So they have an idea of photographically how something can look or how cool it can be. So having them on set is amazing, because they're able to throw out new ideas. And if it was just me and Brock and Nate, it would just be the same old, oh, let's do this, and probably just do our test, and then that would be it. But you have the students around, so everybody was just kind of throwing in an idea, and we learned so much more just because of that.
It's really fun to see like a fresh perspective on everything, and I like being able to involve people into filmmaking, people that are just getting started in it or are just interested in it, and kind of share my experiences or a little bit.
I think it's a great time to be a filmmaker. Like it's a real revolution as far as what you're able to do and the image you're able to get and the kind of stories. If you're a good storyteller, then you have no excuse at this point.